So good day mga kasopas, welcome back to another exciting math lesson. Today we'll be exploring the SAS, ASA, and SSS congruence postulate. So get ready to sharpen your mind and have some fun along the way. Let's learn and grow together.
Okay, before anything else, let's look at our objective in this video lesson. Identify the corresponding parts of two congruent triangle, illustrate triangle congruence postulate, and determine the necessary parts to show congruence between two triangle. So now, but before anything else, let's have a short review based on the previous video, which is correspondence and triangle congruence. Now, when we say correspondence, pairing the parts of one group to the part of another group is called correspondence. Correspondence uses the notation or use the symbol. Simply means pairing and matching. So, ang correspondence daw is pairing and matching. Next is triangle congruence. So, when we say triangle congruence, two triangles are congruent if and only if the corresponding side and the corresponding angle are congruent, and it's denoted by this symbol. And the last is CP-CTC. The corresponding parts of congruent triangle are congruent. So okay, let's first find our corresponding side. And so now, as you can see, let's have first an activity. So based on the given figure, VRY and triangle SOT, give the corresponding parts congruent to each given side and angle. Okay, let's first find out the corresponding side of the two triangle. First is side DR. What is the corresponding side DR? Okay, let's first find out the corresponding side of the two triangles. First is side DR. So, as you can see, yung two triangle natin ay may markings. So, para mas madali, titignan na lang natin yung markings. So, to make it easier to find its corresponding part, we will look at the markings, no? So, as you can see, side DR corresponds to side SO. And based on the marking. Next, we have side RY. So, meron tayong side RY. We will use the same strategy looking at the marking to make it easier. So, side RY corresponds to side OT based on the marking. And next, side ST corresponds to side DY. Next, for corresponding angles, we will use the same strategy as before, looking the markings. So, angle Y corresponds to angle T. And angle O corresponds to angle R. And lastly, we have angle D. So, angle D corresponds to angle S. So, therefore, once we have found the corresponding parts of the triangle, we can say that they are CP, CTC, or corresponding parts of congruent triangle are congruent. So next, another example. So let's find first the side of two triangle. So hahanapin ulit natin yung corresponding parts ng two triangle. So side ST corresponds to side KN based on the markings again. So side EN corresponds to side ET. Side EK corresponds to side ES. Next, let's proceed the angles. So angle E corresponds to angle E, and next is angle S corresponds to angle K based on the marking. And the last is angle N corresponds to angle T. Okay, now let's proceed the included angle and included side. So when we say included angle is the angle between two sides of a triangle. Okay, based on the given figure, triangle ABC, we have side AB and side CB. The included angle is B. So bakit nasabi natin na included angle niya ay CB? Because included angle is the angle between two sides of a triangle. So as you can see, side AB and side BC. So anong angle yung nasa pagitan ng dalawang side? So siya ay si angle B, right? Next is with the side AC. Ito si side AC and side BC. So ang included angle daw niya is si angle C, dahil si angle C ay nasa gitna ng dalawang side. And next is with the side CA and side BA. Side CA and side BA. Ang included angle daw niya is si angle A. So ganun lang kadali mahanap ang included angle. So again, the included angle is angle between two sides of a triangle. Next is included side. So included side is the side common to triangle of a triangle. Okay, based on the given figure, triangle ABC, we have here angle A and angle B. So based on the given figure, meron tayong two angle. So para ma-define natin or mahanap natin si included side, sabi dito is the side common to angles of a triangle. So as you can see, ano ang nasa gitna ni angle A and angle B? So ang nasa gitna niya or ang common side niya is ang side AB, right? And next is angle B and angle C. So ano naman ang common side ni angle B and angle C. Ito ay si side BC or side CB, the included side. Okay, next is angle BAC and angle ACB. So, as you can see, imagine nyo ano ang common side nila or saan sila nagkaroon ng common side. So, ito si angle BAC and angle ACB. So, saan sila nagkaroon ng common side? Okay. Ang included side nila is side AC. So, ang included angle nila ay si side AC because side AC, sa side AC sila nagkaroon ng common side. So, it means side AC is included side of angle BAC and angle ACB. So, okay, next, let's try to identify whether the given is an included angle or unincluded or non-included. So, look at the first given, angle X and angle Y is equal to side XY. So, kung si angle X daw and angle Y, meron daw siyang included side XY. Yes, this is the included side. Dahil nandito naman sa dalawang angle natin ang X and Y. No? This is included side. Next is angle M and angle E is included side of side MN. Okay, it is not included side because there is no angle N in our given. We only have angle M and angle E, right? Okay, next is side AC and side EA. Meron daw siyang included angle A. Yes, angle A is included angle between side AC and side EA. And next is angle RMJ and angle MRJ is included side RM. Yes, RM is included side between two angles. And lastly is the side JK and side ZK with meron daw siyang included angle J. So answer is this is non-included angle because angle J is not included between the two sides of triangle. Okay, next let us proceed to triangle congruence postulate. Now, under the triangle congruence postulate, we have here the three congruence postulate. They are SAS, ASA and SSS. So now let's talk about the SAS, or side angle side. So SAS, if two side and included angle of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding two sides and the included angle of another triangle, then the triangle are congruent. So sa SAS, dapat meron tayong dalawang side na makikita and one included angle para masabi natin na SAS siya. So now, una natin hanapin is corresponding side, which is side BA. So sa side BA, what is the corresponding side ni side BA? Yes, side BA corresponds to side DE or side ED. Next is included angle. So angle A corresponds to angle D. And last is side, which is side AC corresponds to side DF. So now since two side and included angle are correspondent, so two side and included angle are also congruent. So side AB is congruent to side DE. Angle A is congruent to angle D. And side AC is congruent to DF. Therefore, the congruent statement is triangle BAC is congruent to triangle EDF. Okay, next is ASA, or angle side angle congruence postulate. ASA, if two angle and the included side of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding two side and the included angle of another triangle, then the triangle are congruent. So now, based on the given figure, triangle SOP and triangle TQP, the first thing we will do is to find the corresponding parts of the two triangle by ASA. No? Now let's find out the corresponding angle of angle S. So una nating hahanapin ay si angle, which is angle S. The corresponding angle S is angle T, right? And so next, we'll look at the included side. So included side SO, so included side SO corresponds to side QT or side TQ. So next, we will find the corresponding angle O again. So angle O corresponds to angle Q. Okay, so again, since we have two corresponding angles and included side in one triangle, the parts of ASA or angle side angle are also congruent. So angle S is congruent to angle T. Side SO is congruent to side TQ, and angle O is congruent to angle Q. So therefore, triangle SOP is congruent to triangle TQP by ASA. That is angle side angle congruence postulate. Next is side or SSS. SSS if three sides of the triangle are congruent to the corresponding three sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So paano natin makikita na congruent talaga ang dalawang triangle based on SSS? The first thing we will do again is to find the corresponding side of the two triangle. Okay, based on the given figure, we have here triangle BAS and triangle SEB. So let us find the corresponding side. So first is side BA. What is the corresponding side of side BA? By side congruence postulate. So as you can see, based on the given figure, the corresponding side of BA is side CE, and another side AS corresponds to side EB, and side BS corresponds to side BS. So since all parts of two triangle are corresponding, so all sides are congruent. So side BA is congruent to side CE. Side AS is congruent to side EB, and the last is side BS is congruent to side BS also. So therefore, the triangle BAS is congruent to triangle SEB by SSS congruence postulate. So okay, before end of this video lesson, try answering and doing this activity to see what you have learned from this video lesson. So you can pause this video to do the activity. The activity is two parts. First activity is given triangle KAI. Answer the question that follow. Write your answer on the separate sheet of paper. And the second part is complete the congruence statement using the indicated congruence postulate. So thank you, and I hope you learned something from this video lesson, and God bless.